Another budget na 5G device is here, and this is another challenger in Umidigi G9 5G. Meron tong dual 5G na ultra fast. It's being powered by the all-new Unisoc T7655 5G. Ultra thin siya and ultra lightweight for its price point. Meron din siya 5,000 mAh na battery with 48 months na fluency. So, kailangan mo bang pansin itong device na ito? Pag-usapan natin. So ito Umidigi ng G9 5G na may 6 plus 6 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of storage is currently priced at 7,000 pesos, which I'll be posting the link on the description box below. One thing to notice dito sa kanya is at 180 grams dito is quite light for its price point. I'm really impressed kasi it's almost featherweight talaga. Nung unang hawak ko sa kanya, sabi ko, uy, parang gaan na itong phone na ito. And true enough, it's really one of the lightest na nahawakan ko at this price point. And yung kapal niya is just 7.9mm thick. So I would say it's still slim for its price. Now, one thing to notice dito sa kanya is meron siyang hybrid na SIM. So you can have isang micro SD plus isang 5G SIM or dalawang 5G SIM na pwede mo pagsamahin. Kasi I know na 128 might be not enough for you. So goods pa rin meron siyang expansion. So ito phone ito has a flat back design and medyo edgy konti ang kanyang kanto dito sa gilid. Which for me, there are times na pag hinawakan mo ng medyo magandang grip mo, medyo makanto nga lang talaga siya, I would say. And probably one thing na hindi ko masyado trip is that teardrop notch pa siya and it's already 2024. And ang kanyang baba is medyo makapal but I ain't complaining at its price point. And one thing that I love sa mga Umidigi device, meron siyang express key dito sa gilid. Pakita ko sa inyo paano gamitin to. So papasok mo dito sa settings, you can calibrate yung express key niya. Dalawa lang pwede mo yung set na dito, no? Either long press or double click. Ginawa ko ang long press ko, open camera, but you can choose a lot of apps dito to your liking. And double click, depende rin sa inyo, no? Sa aking flashlight. So pakita ko lang sa inyo yung function niya. So on long press, lalabas dapat ang kanyang camera. Yan. And pag double press, 1, 2, makita mo umilaw na ang flashlight natin. 1, 2 to off again. Yan. Now, probably the next thing na tatanong mo sa akin, kamusta naman ang 5G dito sa device na ito? I would say I've tested Globe and Smart dito and it's quite good ang speed naman niya. Mabilis naman siya makakasagap ng signal, that I'll be honest with you. Kasi there are some devices na medyo hirap sumagap ng 5G. Even though na budget device sila, pero may times hirap sila. But this one, okay naman siya. I was able to get some decent speed na 5G sa Globe and sa Smart. And yeah, I would say na goods naman siya. So ang 5G is network dependent. Hindi ko masasabi kung meron nga ba 5G sa area nyo o wala. Basta for me, tinry ko naman dito within my area, dito sa QC, and I got some pretty good na decent 5G speed. Now, this is the first time nag-debut itong Unisoc na T7655G inside itong phone na ito. So, pansin natin, no, si Unisoc parang humahabol siya ngayon. Ang daming device na nagkakaroon ng Unisoc na processor. Based sa aking analysis, it's because tumataas ang presyo ni Qualcomm and MediaTek. So, it's probably the perfect time na makapag-enter si Unisoc sa mga medyo lower mid-range or probably budget phone to make a name for themselves. Honestly, maraming Unisoc chip na not bad. And it was able to perform based sa aking mga testing, and there are some Unisoc na chip na still quite impressive. This is probably one of them, si T765, kasi it was able to give me a 401,000 points at its price point. And this is the breakdown score. 307 loop score sa Wildlife Extreme, pero nakakuha naman siya ng 98% na stability. Ito naman score nakuha ko dito sa Geekbench sa kanyang CPU benchmarking and sa kanyang GPU benchmarking. Looking good naman ang kanyang thermals and it throttled to 84% ang kanyang best performance. Now, ang battery size nito is a industry standard 5,000 mAh of battery, which is, well, nothing really special. But the way it is, kasi pansin ko normally pag 5,000 mAh of battery, medyo may kunting kabigatan yung phone. But I'm not quite sure kung ano nilagay dito ni Umidigi, kaya gumaan siya into roughly 180 grams. Now, probably one thing na gusto ko sabihin kay Umidigi, this one can only support until now a 18 watts na charging. I wouldn't say it's fast charging kasi 18 watts medyo dito fast charging nung yesteryears na. So, I would suggest na hopefully, makinig si Umidigi sa akin, na kahit gawin nilang 30 watts charging ang mga phones like this one, it would give the user a better experience. You don't have to suffer charging your phone that long. Now, one of the things na na-impress naman ako dito sa kanya is makunat ang kanyang battery. This can almost last me 2 days without charging this phone. Kasi on basic tasks like making some calls, video conferencing dito, and just browsing the social media, kaya naman ng 2 days. And nung nirate ko naman siya dito sa PC Market Battery Stress Test, 15 hours and 36 minutes ang nakuha natin. This is rated under 50% brightness and 60 Hz screen refresh rate. Goods, makunat. Now, kanyang display is a 6.75-inch na IPS LCD, which can give you up to 90 Hz na screen refresh rate. For me, it's pretty good. But this one can only give you a 720p na resolution while you're watching videos. Now, if you're the type of person na mahilig naman sa mga socials dito, browsing through Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, wala ka magiging problema. Dahil smooth naman ang aking experience dito, you wouldn't feel any lags naman as long as maganda naman yung internet connection. Now, level 3 lang ang Wi-Fi security level, so hindi ka makakanood ng HD. And alam naman natin na this one can let you watch only up to 720p. But despite 720p, watching my favorite shows on YouTube, I would say okay, not so bad ang kanyang resolution. But probably not the best that you'll be getting on smartphone. But para sa kanyang price point, this is for me a very decent display already. Now, since itong phone na ito only has one loud firing speaker dito sa ilalim, test natin. For me, medyo mahina ang kanyang sound. Probably below sa average sa expectation ko sa kanyang sounds kasi siguro dahil one loud firing speaker. But it can easily be compensated using your favorite headphones kasi nandiyan pa rin ang kanyang audio jack. Or you can just simply use any Bluetooth TWS. Now, I did play 2 games dito, Call of Duty Mobile and Farlight 84. Now, pagdating sa Call of Duty Mobile, sinet naman natin to its highest graphical settings na pwede. The gameplay was okay. Probably not the best na na-try ko. Siguro kulang pa konti yung optimization na dito kasi may nafe-feel ako mga lags along the way. But yung touch response naman dito sa phone na ito is quite responsive. I have no problems with it. The graphics is just average. You won't be getting the best graphics on this phone, but I would say the game is quite playable. And playing after 30 minutes, uminit siya up to around mga 46 degrees Celsius, which is quite hot for me. Pagdating sa Farlight 84, nakaset tayo sa HD, and the gameplay was good. And probably after the first 15 minutes, medyo may na-feel na ako kunting frame drop. Nagsisimula na siya. The gameplay throughout was okay, though there are some minor frame drops. But one thing na nagustuhan ko naman dito is kanya is responsive naman ang screens to my every single touch. But probably one thing na hindi ko masyado gusto dito is mainit ang phone at umabot siya ng 50 degrees Celsius just after an hour of gameplay. So any cooler na pwede mo ilagay dito might be helpful along the way. Now, one thing na sinabi sa atin ni Unisoc is this one has a 48 months. So meaning you would get 4 years of updates dito sa phone nito, which for me, I'm quite excited para sa mga Umidigi users. It's a good sign that Umidigi is focusing on good software updates para sa kanyang mga users. Napag-usapan natin ang camera on this phone. 50MP na main sensor with autofocus, 2MP na macro lens, and 2MP na depth sensor. And this is probably the big surprise dito sa phone na ito. It can let you shoot up to 4K and 30 FPS. Look guys, oh. And ang ganang front-facing camera is a 8MP which can let you shoot up to 1080 and 30. So right now guys, pag-usapan natin some of the shots na nakuha ko dito sa Umidigi G9 5G. And taking a quick look dito sa mga rocks na ito, pag tinignan mo siya, zoom in mo siya, you'd see quite some good details which surprised me at this price range, which for me is pretty not bad. And for me, yung color niya is not so bad at all. If you're looking at greens naman, and one thing na gusto ko is kanya is mabilis naman siya mag-focus dito sa subject, and yung green niya is a little bit saturated, I would admit, but hindi siya OA na pagka-saturate. Kapag tinignan mo naman dito sa petal na ito, you'll see some details dito. Hindi naman is sobrang detailed, but at least makakuha ka na some details dito sa kanya, which is pretty solid. And this one din, for me, not so bad na rin ang shot na ito. Could have been better, but that's what I got. And focusing dito sa flower na ito, it was so easy. Yung nilapitan ko lang siya, nag-focus na agad siya, which is quite good. And taking some flower shot, you get some really nice details. Not so bad for me. Now, if you move indoor naman, sa medyo low light, medyo hindi lang ganong kaganda masyado nakuha ko dito sa shot na ito. Though you'd see some details dito sa kanya, but medyo madilim nga lang siya. But pag binigyan mo naman siya ng good lighting, you'd be able to get some good shot like this one. And pag zoom in mo naman itong mga beans na ito, medyo soft na nga siya on indoors. At kung nailawan din naman itong mag na ito, you'd get a good details naman dito sa engraving na ito. Now, if you play with yung different zoom lens na dito, this is a normal shot, 2 times. And this is a 3 times zoom. At ulitin lang natin siya, no? This is a normal shot, 2 times, and 3 times zoom. Now, if you zoom it in dito, medyo readable pa naman mga words dito, but medyo may kunting pagka-blurry na siya. And some simple shot like this one, okay naman, nakapag-separate naman yung subject sa kanyang background, as well as this shot is quite good as well. Now, if you're taking a look naman sa mga selfie shot, well, not really that the best na nakuha ko at this price range sa mga selfie, no? Medyo soft siya, kaya medyo good ng lighting ko on outdoor. You'd see a lot of lost details sa aking mga selfie shot. And one thing to surprise me naman dito sa kanya, ang kanyang bokeh shot is not so bad dito sa kanyang front-facing camera. Though mga normal shot, it's say soft na siya, not really the best na makukuha mo at this price range. If you're looking naman sa kanyang front-facing camera, well, medyo soft yung kanyang camera, I would say, and quite shaky din siya. So, hindi siya ganun ka-stable when you're doing vlogging and while walking. And equally said din dito sa kanyang rear camera, though the resolution is better than the front one, but nevertheless, it's shaky and medyo nakakahilo panoorin. Would be better if you have a gimbal. Now guys, ano masasabi ko dito sa Umidigi G9 5G for a price point of 7,000 pesos? You'll be getting a decent camera. You'll be getting some really good 5G speed on this one. And having a good processor inside the T765 ni Unisoc. And I would say that probably there's no reason not to love this phone, ang Umidigi 5G. Probably the only thing na hindi ko masyado gusto dito is yung kanyang charging speed is quite slow. And ang kanyang front-facing camera is not really pleasing. And of course, how can I forget yung kanyang teardrop notch dito, guys? 2024 na. But all of the other things are for me quite a upside naman dito sa phone, especially yung lightweight niya. So guys, if you're looking forward to buy one of these phones, Umidigi G9 5G, link on the description box below. And if you like this video, don't forget to share it to your friends. And a subscription to this channel is definitely awesome. I'll see you in my next one. And so, ako para si Richmond, and you're watching Gadget Sidekick. What's up? Like and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. For one of my latest uploads, click the dito. And for one of my popular uploads, click here.